Hello and welcome to another episode with me, Seema Pateel. In today's episode, we are talking all about creating your content plan. I'm very confident you've been waiting for this episode from the time I told you that I am doing this. Very often, I hear this question from other business owners that they feel lost about what kind of content they should create or when they should post. And whenever they read my post about having a specific post that talks about your offer, I am quite often asked as to when or how frequently they should have these kind of posts. And this video is going to answer exactly that specific question. I will also give you a 4-week content planner as a gift from me so that you don't have to rack your brain each time you sit down to create content. This planner has specific prompts that will help you know what kind of content you have to post, and all of it is going to be related to the offer, the big offer that you want sold during these 4 weeks. It can be either your lead magnet or your paid offer. That's totally up to you depending on what phase of sale you are in. However, you have the option of actually alternating, and I think I have given a specific prompt which says that you post your lead magnet, and which says you post your recommendations, which says you post your own offer, etc. When you start creating content consistently, I know you'd like to know when to post what. And if you were watching this video to know what time is the best to post your social media posts or what day is best to increase the engagement, etc., this video is not for you. I am not talking about social media marketing strategies, so you should look for someone that will help you with that. I will, however, tell you how to use your long form content and create a strategy around that. As the very first step, I want you to identify what you're trying to sell, what's your paid offer, and how frequently can you create content for your blog or your podcast or both. So if it's once a week and you post one blog post a week and one podcast a week, map out what these posts are going to do in order to help your clients understand whether now is the right time for them to buy this, understand whether this particular offer, the paid offer that you have, is actually right for them, for their business, wherever this business is, whether it's for a brand new business owner, if it's for someone with more experience, someone has a specific criteria to fulfill, all of those. Identify if the time period that they are looking for is right for them. For example, someone who wants to start selling and identifying what the blocks are with respect to their product funnel is not going to benefit at all from SEO in short term. SEO is a long game, and if they cannot invest money in both SEO and paid ads, but they need to know immediately if their product is right for their audience or not, then running paid ads makes more sense rather than hiring an SEO expert to do this. Once they know the product's viability, they can actually hire an SEO expert to ensure long-term benefits, but for their short-term benefits, paid ads are best, and a ads manager is what they should be investing in first. So once you've identified or mapped out your content that is going to answer your perfect clients' objections and help them make a decision, next is to know how well you can keep up with the frequency that you have planned out. So knowing that your audience can actually consume a blog post and a podcast within the same week is priority, because if they can't, then having a lot of content shoved in their way is not going to get you the kind of response that you are looking for. It may happen so that they tune out of your podcast or they tune out of your blog post because it's getting overwhelming. So map out your content and then map out the frequency that is not only doable for you but also digestible for your audience. When your launch duration is long, for example 3 months, then you can spend the first 2.5 months priming them. In the beginning you won't be talking about your offer as much as trying to help them resonate with you, connect and resonate with you very much, trying to help them identify in their opinion as an expert and an authority in the field. You will help them by teaching and training and helping them clear objections and busting their myths. And closer to the launch, you will be posting your offers a lot more frequently. You can talk about connect, resonate, and then you can talk about authority and expertise. Then you can talk about teach and train. And then the fourth episode or fourth post will be your offer, where you're talking about your offer. However, it's not going to be heavily saying buy my offer. You're going to say that the last 3 posts that you saw, or the last 3 podcast episodes that you listened to, talked about so and so aspect, and my offer can actually help you get over these kind of problems. So you're trying to create content that's relevant and related to each other, that builds on each other. If you're afraid that your offer post is going to turn off people, then don't worry. Immediately after that comes the connect and resonate, where the person has an opportunity to connect with you again, to feel that you care for them. It's not that you're here only to sell your services, it's that you're here to help them. And when you show that you're an authority, it kind of builds on the previous post that you had made about authority or expertise, which cements it stronger in their brain that you are the person they should reach out to if they want to work on this particular service that you have. So using this in a cyclical manner actually makes their opinion about you stronger over time. It can be in the opposite way as well, and that is great, because you can't work with everybody. If everybody loved you, you'd still not be able to work with everybody. So it's fine. Those who don't resonate with you, they were never going to be the right kind of clients. So you saved them and yourself a huge headache by helping them identify that they are not in the right place. My recommendation in all of this is to have your teach and train kind of content to be videos, in order to increase the rapport, in order to build the connection. Because when someone looks into your eyes, they automatically feel it to be a little easier to trust you than just to read your content. Now, if video scares you, I can totally understand. It's not everyone's cup of tea. So the next best thing would be to have a presentation where they can hear your voice, create slides and record yourself. And that is like the next best thing, because all said and done, when people can see and hear your voice, when they can see you and hear your voice, it's just a little easier to trust you than when they are reading words on a black and white screen. So if you want to increase the trustworthiness, then video or presentation is your best ally. But if that doesn't work for you, then the next best thing is, of course, a blog post. And when you create these videos, make sure to make text and video snippets of it for your social media. And you can use the same content strategy even for social media. It converts really well. My clients have seen really good results with this strategy. So make sure that a video is not always posted as a video on social media, because yes, video does really well. However, not everybody is always in the space or time for the entire video, especially on social media. On social media, people are spending very little time, like when they are waiting, so they cannot always pay attention to you. Half of their attention is somewhere else. But when they are reading, they're quickly scanning the words and getting the gist of it. So make sure you always have text and video snippets which you are using on your social media platforms. My next and very important suggestion is to post an offer related post at least once a week on your social media. Like once you create your offer blog post or offer podcast, offer related podcast, where you're talking about your offer, whether it's briefly or in depth, make sure that the snippets of that particular post or episode go on your social media at least once a week, so that your potential clients actually know what you offer and they get curious about your offer. It's not just that a decision is made as soon as they see the price or as soon as they see all of the features and the benefits. No, buying decisions are not made instantly. Quite often, high ticket items take some marinating in the benefits, in making these pro and con lists, even if it's just mental, to make a decision to, yes, now is the right time, yes, this fits my budget, yes, I need this really badly, and all of those things. So even though a buying decision is emotional, people are going to want to rationalize it either after making the payment or before. So helping them by introducing your offers frequently to help them identify if the benefits really outweigh the investment in terms of the return on investment. All of that is going to only help make a decision and only get you better kind of clients, rather than just posting sporadically about your offer. Now, for everyone who feels very uncomfortable talking about their offer, promoting their offer, I have a hack for you. What I want your audience to do is to get used to hearing about offers from you. When you occasionally post your offer, they shouldn't feel that instead of being helpful, you are trying to sell them something. When you actually make it a habit for them, that they often notice that you have something for them, whether it's a freebie, it's a recommendation for your collaborators offer, it's a webinar that is going to help them, or it's your podcast, it's a lead magnet, it's your affiliate, whatever that you are going to offer to them. They just need to be primed to accept these kind of posts. So if you're not ready to always talk about your offer, if that feels too salesy and sleazy for you, then by all means sprinkle your lead magnets, your friend's offer, or something that you really loved using yourself. Those kind of things are also offers. You are just recommending them, so any recommendations are great. It helps you get used to post your offers, it helps them get used to seeing offers from you. So this is a great way to build the muscle. Let me now walk you through how you can do all of what I just talked about by yourself using the PDF that I have linked in the description below. So this is page 1, this is the intro. Let's start with the focus points. There are 5. The very first one is to get clear on the foundations. And the foundations for your business are to be super clear on your niche, your perfect client persona or ideal client persona, your offer. So once you know all of this, I want you to know all of this before you sit to create content, because content for the sake of content is noise and not value. So focus on that. Once you have done, once you're clear on your foundations, focus. 2 is to identifying your content categories. These are the main topics under which all of your content is going to be categorized under. So I have some questions to help you identify this if you don't already have a way of uh, uh, categorizing your content already. So just work through this focus 2 in the workbook, and then you can list your 3 to 5. I have 4, and each has 2 different kind of topics which are related. So I have 4 main, and under each of those main topics I talk about 2 different things. So what is yours? Then comes focus three. This is intention. This is something that I want you to uh, be aware of when you're creating content so that your content is valuable and not just so that you're not just putting out stuff because today you have to post and today you have to be visible in on Instagram and in 10 Facebook groups. So just so you don't just dump content. I want you to set intentions for your content. And the very first one is that you want your content to be engaging, which means you want them to feel like or respond to you with "you're so right" or "true" or "I resonate with this" or "this is so true for me." Something on those lines. Then it's convert, which means your content has to bring you closer to your ideal clients and potential clients. It has to have people coming to you saying, I read your content and I think you can help me. So that's conversion. Your content will engage and convert if it is educating. You can read through the descriptions. Your content has to talk about you, your opinions, your views, about your industry, anything that you think is wrong with it, any myths you can clarify for your audience so that they feel more comfortable trusting you. I know web designers and developers have a big problem because of a small section of designers and developers who take the money and vanish without leaving the clients feeling very frustrated because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get access to their own domain and website, etc. So you can bust some myths on how to hire a reliable designer or a developer. So all of that comes under educate. Nurture section is when they feel cared for, when they feel that you understand them and you are okay with them holding space. Like ready to hold space for them as they are. So that's what nurture has to do. You don't have to be the person who's trying to change them. That's what is nurture kind of posts uh, responsibilities. And then you have to qualify. Yes, you want to work with everybody's because you want that booked out from like for 6 months or a year, etc. That you don't want to have to do lead generation anymore. But that's a myth. That's not happening. So let's understand that it's better to work with highly qualified clients rather than just working with clients. So set your intention for the content, create content under various categories uh, with these intentions. Okay, next is to create content containers. I have explained to you the content containers in one of the earlier videos, I think. So I'll just briefly go over here. Connect and resonate is the kind of content that helps your um, audience connect with you or where they connect with you on your opinions, on your views, where they resonate with what you say about them, where they resonate uh, with you because they understand that you already have gone past the hurdles that they are facing right now. So you are the person to help them get past those hurdles. So all of that is connect and resonate. Authority and expertise is where you show that you are the authority in this space because of your expertise, because of your skills. So all of that uh, content, the posts under that content will go under authority and expertise. You should have you should give enough opportunity for your audience to know that you are the authority in the field and you have the expertise. Next is teach and train, uh, where you help them by solving uh, small problems for them. I'm not saying give away your entire service for free, but you can always provide tips and hacks which are quick, which provide a very quick win or a mindset shift for your uh, audience. And finally, it's your offer post that is that is clearly just asking them to buy from you. So once you're done with that, here is your promotion plan. So the easiest way, and I created this based off of Gary Vee's jab 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 hook philosophy, where first post is about connect and resonate, where they come to where you build awareness, and then the authority, where they recognize you as the authority or the expert. Then there is teaching, where they know that you're not just an authority in words, you can actually help them. And then your offer post. So you ask them to opt in, you ask them to buy your package, you ask them to attend your webinar that you or your masterclass that you have planned for them. And here is your 4-week calendar. So on top is the weeks, and this is for each day of the week. I tell you exactly what to share. For example, your very first post is an opinion about uh, your first content category. So anything under first content category. If, for example, mine is niching and identifying your ideal clients. I am camp. You should niche if you want to grow. You don't have to niche as a brand new business owner, but you should niche if you want to grow. So I will post that opinion, a post related to that. I'll have an anecdote, a story that's relevant. So I will create a post talking all about that. Next, on Tuesday, I'm going to share a uh, podcast I was featured on or a blog post I was featured on. Once I'm done with that, I ask a fun question that relates to my topic. Like, I could definitely ask, would you prefer tea or coffee? And that's a fun question, in my opinion. It's something that I'm very sure my audience will respond to. But there is a time for that, and there is a time for question I could ask. What do you think? Are you camp niche or are you camp niche? That's a fun question, and that's relevant to my topic. So that goes on Wednesday. On Thursday, share a how-to guide. You're going to teach or train, for example, because niching is the topic, my very first topic that I've chosen. I can talk about how to niche, how to refine your niche, how to know if you've niched good enough or if you're too niched, etc. So my how to goes on Thursday. On Friday, I talk about my offer, which often has to be a free one because you're getting used to it. If this is the first time you've found courage to post, then let it be something that you're giving for free but valuable. And then share something fun about you. Yes, they need to know you a little beyond uh, as the business owner. So share something fun, as you don't have to reveal everything about you, just as comfortable as you are. And then share that you accept them as is and give them permission to be as they are. For example, I talk about niching and I say that as a brand new business owner, you don't need to niche. And I say that because as a brand new business owner, I have seen it with this to be true for myself, and I've seen this to be true for others as well. They have a lot of questions. They feel very clueless as soon as you say niche. They want to because they hear how beneficial it is. They agree that it is beneficial, but they don't have enough experience or exposure to make the decision confidently. So you don't have to. I say this to the people who do not want to niche or who are afraid to niche it. It's okay. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to. It's my personal opinion that you should if you want to grow, but there is no hard and fast rule. So I'm giving them my permission, even though I have a specific opinion. The same way I have prompts for you for each of the 4 weeks, which is going to help you uh, deal with all of this um, content plan. Then I have some videos for how to identify your niche, your perfect client persona, how to craft your high ticket offer, and your lead magnet. The foundations, if you haven't actually been able to fill it up, then I have some help for you. And that now, if you want that content planner that makes it easy to know what to post when, then don't forget to click the link in the description. I have the entire PDF with all of the details in it linked in the description, and make sure to download it. If you like the series, please make sure to hit the like button, because I won't know if you don't engage and interact with me. If you didn't like it, I don't mind to get dislike either. It just tells me that this is not the kind of content that you are interested in. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification icon, because in my next few videos I'm going to talk to you all about the decision making process of hiring a content marketing strategist versus a VA or a copywriter, etc. It's going to be an interesting series. So until my next video, bye bye.